Hi, everyone. Welcome to our weekend recap edition here at Racing OneCast. And Saturday night, Kasey Kahne started last, was voted in by the fans, but wound up taking the checkered flag first when he picked up his first career win in the NASCAR Sprint All-Star Challenge at Lowe Motor Speedway. It was the first time Kahne had visited Victory Lane in a Sprint Cup race in nearly 2 years, taking the checkered flag in the Bank of America 500 at Lowe Motor Speedway back in October of 2006. And the Gillette Evernham Motorsports driver talked about his return to Victory Lane.
Really can't believe it. Can't believe we're in Victory Lane. It's been a long time, and it feels so good to get back in Victory Lane. To win a race like this is such a tough race to win. The 25, 24, 25 really, really good race cars in it, and we drove by them. I mean, we got voted in by the fans, which is just really special, and feels good to know that we have that many fans following our team, our Budweiser team, and and to get voted in by them, and then to be that strong during the race to basically pass every car, and just work our way to the front. Feels good. Feels like we did a big deal tonight. Did a lot, and it gives us a lot of momentum. It gives me a ton of confidence and momentum as a driver, and just really looking forward to next week, the nationwide race, as well as the 600 on next Sunday night.
Kahne was able to use pit stop strategy on the night's final stop on pit road between segments 3 and 4, was able to get to Victory Lane ahead of Greg Biffle, who had won segment 3 but wasn't able to run down Kahne. And Biffle talked about how tough it was to pass Saturday night.
When you're that close together, competition-wise or speed-wise, it's just, you just can't pass. And but earlier, I was able to drive through that traffic and just mow them down and just drive off. My car was, 3/10 faster than everybody else. So when it's that much faster, you can pass. But yeah, you're right. When they are really close to the same speed, it's just so tough to get position on somebody. And that's just, the old cars were like that a little bit, but this car's a little more like that. But big racetrack, you run up and down the track, up at the top, up the bottom, or down at the bottom, and try and get some clean air.
Biffle's Roush Fenway Racing teammate Matt Kenseth came home third and talked about how important track position was Saturday night.
When you get out front with this car, it's like magic. And if you got just the right balance, if you're a little tight and you get out in that clean air, I mean, it's a big deal. At Texas, we were just one of the boys and had a pit stop and got out in the lead, and we ran almost a half second faster, and we're probably, we were in position to win the race and ran up out of the way by a lap car and got back to 5th or 6th, and we were fifth or 6th place car again. So I mean, track position is just so much more important with this car. And if there could be a guy that's just running 4th or 5th all day with a good car, that'd be really good out front, and just until he gets a chance to get there, you don't know what he has. So
pole sitter Kyle Busch won segment number 1, but was sidelined in segment 2 by an engine problem. But he was still the cream of the crop, and Biffle and Kenseth talked about the strength of Busch.
Yeah, I mean, it was hard for me to pass him. I had a hard time getting around him because I was so tight, once I got my car better. But, we know that they've been tough about everywhere we went. So
it didn't surprise me. I think he could beat us all in 6 cylinders. Easy. Easy.
Kahne took home just over $1 million for his night of racing. Earlier in the night, A.J. Allmendinger and Sam Hornish Jr. worked their way into the main event by finishing 1-2 in the Sprint Showdown. And Saturday night was the final start for Dale Jarrett, who ended his 23-year career finishing 21st in the UPS Toyota. Sprint Cup Series remains at Lowe Motor Speedway for next Sunday night's Coca-Cola 600. For Racing OneCast, this is Pete Pistone reporting.